Yo, what's up? My name's Retro Pat, and welcome back to my Dungeon Defenders series, the Hardcore Iron Man account. If you aren't familiar, this is not my main account or my main character. This is a separate challenge that I've started that has some pretty specific rules that let's go ahead and review it decently quickly. These are the Hardcore Iron Man rules of Dungeon Defenders that I've created, and I've built this challenge personally, taking inspiration from old school RuneScape. Rule number 1, death equals delete. If I die on the character, I have to delete the character and start from scratch, including all mana, all armor, etc. I can't keep anything. There is no trading or multiplayer games allowed, and I'm not even allowed to use the in-game emulator to use multiple heroes at once or even have multiple heroes made at the same time at all. I also am not allowed to save any armor slash gear, and speaking of, let's actually head back into game to go ahead and sell off and get rid of all the gear that I got from the previous playing. This is what my current tavern looks like. I did go ahead and create a folder for these since these are like the TF2 specialty things, and I don't know if you can get these back, like the portal gun and stuff. I don't know if you can get these back if I deleted these, and I do want to keep them for my local play, so I'm not going to be using any of those items, but I'm going to be keeping them in the PC, or in the tavern, so apologies for that. I'm going to unlock everything and sell all. I'm not allowed to use any of that gear unless it was from a specific map reward. Then I am allowed to actually go ahead and pick that up after I complete the map, but if I don't equip it after completing the map, I forfeit the loot. Let's actually head over to our gear really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some. I have some mana. Do I want to pump upgrades? I'm kind of tempted to, because this early game stuff is going to be, I'm so scared about dying, and it is so dangerous, but we're gonna try our best. I kind of want to go ahead and run through a deeper well map on medium really quick, just to grind a little bit of XP, and then we can jump over to foundries and forges. But I'm not going to waste too much of your guys' time with the deeper well medium run. So I'll basically just probably see you guys. We already did this last episode on easy. I'm basically just doing this one for XP. I'll see you guys after this. I can't imagine any problems unless I make some sort of monstrous mistake. Or if I lose this run, I could even show you guys the lost screen. I'll see you guys after this. I'm sure that grinding for XP will become a part of this challenge, and I don't want to abuse that fact. I definitely don't want to grind XP to the extent where I'm sitting on previous levels, grinding XP over and over and over and over again, just to where it's like super safe that I obviously can't lose or die the next challenge. I really will try to keep that, use that responsibly, and keep it to a fair, reasonable amount of running. If you guys have any suggestions on rules to actually sort of dictate this, I'm really interested in opening to hearing suggestions, and any suggestions about this series in general is super appreciated. Something like this is totally community driven. Like, this is just a fan-made fun project that I wanted to do, and a collective of people with good ideas always outperforms a single person. So please, any ideas, suggestion, and feedback is only a good thing and can be put towards good use. Thank you for your time and energy, and thanks for watching. Now, excuse me as I watch this goblin explode. There's wave 1 complete. I think it's important to note that with the damage upgrades that I actually gave myself, I actually am able to 2-shot these goblins now, which feels pretty good. Previously, it took like 5 shots with my gun to take them out. I might even be able to, I can 3-shot the archers, nothing super special there, but it's really important to understand my damage choke points and thresholds. There is wave 2 complete. There is wave 3 complete, heading into wave 4 build phase and some possible upgrades on the ground. I actually missed that chest. That was a big mistake. Ooh, nice little upgrade there. It's not going to give me the set boost, so honestly, hilariously, I think it's actually, yeah, less stats to pick that up. Even though it's so early game, I think it would reduce the other stats and the other boosts on my stuff enough to not be worth grabbing. That's actually so interesting that even early game stuff like that can matter so much. Now, this will actually carry over the set boost, so I think grabbing that extra reset time on my towers is actually worth it. Hilariously, I think I either unbound or like I messed up my keybind with my reload on ranged weapons, so I hilariously can't reload my Huntress at will. I have to just make sure I run out of ammo, which is definitely not ideal. I'll have to fix that for this series for sure. Now, excuse me while I watch this orc explode. I got hit by 1 archer arrow for the first time, and I took 70 damage. So that means, wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I need to put some HP. Next level up, I'm dumping HP. And speaking of next level up, there we go. I can't have myself dying. I can't have that. That is actually terrifying. That is horrifying. If 3 archers just weaved arrows together at the worst time, I would just be all ogre. Oh, I almost didn't realize that I actually now have enough mana for upgrades as well. That's really cool. I have over 100 total base mana, which allows me to pump some upgrades. That's sick. So can't... Ooh, that would have been sick to grab level 12. That would have been sick, but I cannot store weapons or armor for later. Jumping into the final wave here, I'll see you guys with the victory screen surely. There we are. Medium difficulty, deeper well completed. Ooh, and a nice little upgrade we'll go ahead and take. Plus it's a bow and arrow versus the shotgun. Level up as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put one more point into HP. I'm a little scared. Something I'm really worried about. I might need to put some stuff into speed. Respecking is generally really cheap in Dungeon Defenders, but in a series like this, it actually is kind of expensive, and I don't want to have to waste it if possible. I just think I just need to play safely. I think I honestly should just rely on playing smart and safe, and if I die, I die, and it's kind of my fault. So we'll just have to restart and go from scratch. Let's go ahead and put things into trap damage and maybe some more hero damage as well, because why not? I'm liking, honestly, how much impact I can have with my hero at the moment as long as I just keep shooting. We also unlock the Inferno trap, which is interesting. Okay, head back to the tavern. Let's move on to our actual new challenge, Foundries and Forges. I want to so badly be brave and play Foundries and Forges on medium difficulty, but there's a fine line between bravery and foolishness, and I think that would be foolishness because it's the first ogre, right? There's orcs, we've seen goblins, we've seen orcs, etc. We haven't seen actual ogres yet, the big bad guys with the clubs, and fighting my first ogre on medium difficulty at level 7 or so. Yeah, I normally do that on my accounts, I feel like, but I think I normally lose. Number one, I feel like I have like this tradition of almost always losing my first attempt of Foundries and Forges. I don't know why this map is so much more difficult to me than the other ones. It always feels so much tougher. I am going to go ahead. I feel like one of the biggest noob mistakes that I always make on Foundries and Forges is trying to guard these staircases, when in reality, I feel like you should actually build inward to outward. And what I mean by that is I always say build inward to outward, and that is protecting the crystal, starting from the crystal, like inward, and then building to outwards. I feel like if you start at the doors where the minions spawn, you have more ground to cover, and it's more difficult to actually protect the crystal, versus if you have a little more tight-knit protection circle, I think you actually have a much better chance of successfully protecting, since it's you don't have to be on the offensive. We are on the defensive. When you are defending your dungeon, you're on defense. You don't have to play the offensive option of let's just go and put one here, I guess. I probably should put one over at this choke. You don't want to make yourself on the offensive. It's harder to play offense in Dungeon Defenders than defense. You want to take advantage of that home field advantage. So let's go ahead and jump into wave 1 here, or wave 2 out of 6 technically. We have the traps set up that I want to. I might have to start using a combination of proximity traps and gas traps at some point, but we'll worry about that here in the near future. I can okay. Oh, I put him to 1 HP. That's actually crazy. I'm so close to a one-shot. That means that next level up, I will definitely want to put a stat into, which I should actually get at the end of this wave. I definitely want to put a stat into hero DPS so that I can one-shot these goblins. The difference between leaving them at 1 HP and one-shot is just so massive for efficiency and for speed and just for helpfulness in terms of completing the map. Okay, I made a massive mistake. I thought I would be safe to alt-tab out during this wave and be a little lazy, and I tab in, and the crystal is under attack. I don't know what happened. I guess a goblin must have been able to get through. I need way more mana. How do I only have 13 mana? I have no mana. Oh, I can two-shot the archers? That's actually quite nice. I need to build another... I'll have to build another detonation trap over there. There's a bunch of minions on a detonation trap over there, but I think its reset time is too slow to actually activate. Yeah, that's okay. We can do it. I shouldn't be alt-tabbing out and being lazy. I thought it'd be okay to go check a YouTube stat really quick or answer some comments, but that was greedy on my part. I should not be doing that because that was a little scary for a sec. I'm going to go ahead and place this. I guess, should I place it here? I don't know if placing it further... Oh, didn't quite build there. Interesting. Okay, we have some new chests to pick up. Possible really nice upgrades I should check out for the changing maps. You know, the maps. I was the beauty. Also the art. Can we talk about? I don't want to fall in the lava. That would be accounts over. But the beauty of this map is truly, genuinely stunning. I will say, I'm starting to realize the nightmare scenario of this account. I created this account because I thought it'd be really interesting and fun, but I'm gonna be honest, my life is extremely busy right now. I don't really need more fun projects and challenges, but I just couldn't resist with this one. But the nightmare scenario is dying. If I die, I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch me as I rebuild each character from scratch. I feel like that would be super annoying. Maybe you know, montages or certain things, you know, skimming through certain things here and there, but I'm not going to go through each level in depth every single time I die. Surely not. Or maybe if I do different heroes, I actually would do that. That might be an interesting way to do this challenge. If I, for example, die on my Huntress, now I have to like switch to the Monk or switch to the Squire, or that'd be kind of interesting, honestly. That might be what I roll with, because otherwise making you guys sit through level after level of Huntress over and over, if you've already seen this, like, it wouldn't be very interesting. But let's go jump into wave 3 out of 6. I have 23 ammo left in my quiver, and I can't actually reload, which is a little unfortunate. I need to figure out that keybind here very quickly. Seemed pretty solid, but I did take a little bit of tower damage like you guys saw, unfortunately, which is, I mean, a pretty big negative. It caused me to get way less XP. I wonder if taking that damage actually prevented me from getting that level up, because I didn't get that level up, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. I am level 7 here. I'm around 200 XP away from a level up. Let's see if I can actually stall these guys a little. I might take some damage. I need to be really careful. There's an archer aiming behind me. But if I can not have this thing take a damage, it's gonna... Ooh. How much did that do? How much damage? 150, 224 total HP to... How did he dodge it? He dodged it? Wait, he actually is... Actually James Bond. Like, sidestepped it like he was dodging lasers, protecting the fattest diamond in the world. That was insane. He just walked straight by it? Oh, well, that's horrible. Do I have to push it closer to the corners then? Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, that is actually a pain in the butt. Let me move this or put this here, I guess. I thought it would trigger if it walked in that whole vicinity. Do they have to walk exactly on this tiny little circle? Should I have been leveling up, oh no, I might need to hard prioritize trap radius. I didn't even think about that stat. What have I been doing? Trap radius is way more significant than I realized. I totally forgot I forgot I could even buff the trap radius. Meanwhile, this trap is over here at 1 HP. Let me come drop a quick heal on that. There's some minions consolidating on some traps over here. I should be fine. My towers should be fine. These archers are kind of sneaking past. Look at this. They're kind of sneaking past. Okay, we took care of them, though. Oh, we took care of them. I need a lot of things. I need 1 damage point. I need trap radius. No level up still there, even after the bonus XP. That's tough. Maybe medium difficulty is the way to go. The XP here is pretty pitiful. I wonder if I should have been brave and taken on the medium tier challenge. I'll probably just do that after this. We'll see how this one goes. I don't know. I am kind of struggling, though. And once again, I always infamously lose on this map my first attempt. So we'll see what I can do. I'm kind of just building more traps. I only have 42 out of 80 defense units used. So I actually have a ridiculous amount of more defense units to actually take up here. So I'm going to continue on. 1,800 mana added to. I actually have made a fair amount of mana. I think it said that my total mana was 124k or something like that. So I've made like 24k mana throughout this series already. That's not bad at all. I might go ahead and want to dump that into some upgrades on stuff. I probably don't feel too guilty about dumping upgrades whenever I can, because every stat is going to be that much more helpful. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy so he doesn't just, you know, solo trigger this. I want to avoid triggering traps if I don't have to have them trigger them. This group of minions can. I can leave that be. Head over to a different part of the map. Let them all get taken out, except for the ogre. He managed to dodge it. Look at some shots on, some pot shots on him. Then also, and a fair amount of shots to take him out. Ooh, there's about 4 to 5 archers making their way closer to the crystal as I speak now. I'm gonna try to head over to there and cut them off. I kind of don't think the detonation traps will be enough here. Yeah, like this guy would get through. Exactly. And you want to have that. If they don't do damage to the crystal, you do get a small... Oh, there's 2 over here. 2 over here made it through. Okay, extra trap should be placed here then. And then more traps. I'm not gonna get this built in time, I think. No, we got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, nice. Level up. Okay, 1 more hero damage so I can one-shot the goblins. It's going to be a massive... That actually is a massive, massive difference. And then trap radius. Oh my goodness. Please, please, please. I definitely, desperately need trap radius more than I realized. I don't know why I just totally forgot that stat was even a thing. I need mana here to actually build a trap right here as well on this staircase. All right, that'll do, donkey. That'll do. And then an interesting, like, possible upgrade there. I actually would rather just keep the one that I have. That might not... Like, do I really care about the electric? Is electric more common than fire? I think they're both the same amount of commonness, so it's probably about the same. I'll just pass on that quote-unquote upgrade for now. Grab the mana here to get upgrades on this. And then just spamming traps wherever I have the mana, because I have so many extra defense units that I'm not really capable of abusing right now. Let's go ahead and go grab this. I guess I could set up different types of traps like smoke or the incendiary. I really don't know many Huntress combos, and I'm excited to learn, so maybe we should go ahead and do a little bit more limit testing. Let's see. I've got a bit of mana here. Let's go ahead. I think infernary traps, like over by the actual crystal itself, is probably good. Like if they make it here, having them burned by fire is probably a good punishment for trying to even dare get close to my crystal. All right, that should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and jump into this wave here. This guy is actually at 1 HP. I'm gonna drop some heals on it where possible. Get it to 2 HP, I guess. Sure. Let's see. I should be able to one-shot the goblins now. Beautiful. 64 damage. Wow. So just barely, I can one-shot the goblins. I wanted to get him before he ran into that because I knew he was gonna solo trigger that. Ooh, that was a fair bit of damage. A fair bit of damage from the orc swing. We're still on wave 5 out of 6, so the ogre is coming up next. That is a death sentence waiting to happen. Get these kobolds away from my face. A proximity trap did just go down. Kobolds are probably one of the hardest minions, I feel like, for the archer to deal with, since like if they get their little trigger off, they go pretty fast. They're pretty difficult for me to actually snipe. And then I feel like they might be able to run past my proximity mines, which would be really, really terrifying. That radius does look a little bit bigger, which is honestly a nice little thing to see. Let's get one build here as well. Make sure there's no archers behind me ready to shoot me. If I'm just a little too lazy, I could die and have my account deleted. It only takes 20 seconds or so on an account like this to lose hours and hours of progress. Multiple proximity traps are going down right now. I need to keep an eye out for that. I don't know if these guys can do damage to my proximity traps. I don't think they can. I think okay, there was an archer up before me for a second, but I think he went towards the crystal, which is actually good for me here. 162 minions here. This is a lot of minions for easy difficulty. I'm gonna take care of this orc here really quick. Try to distract or get some chip damage on him. I'm losing a lot of towers here. A lot of towers are going down. I'm gonna build one here. The incendiary trap actually just went off there. It almost went off. I think the explosion trap took him out beforehand. So that hasn't quite been gotten to yet, / triggered. Is this tower glitched? It's just kind of like very, very dim. Let's get this guy built and take him out before he triggers this one. We're going to repair on this one as well. I think getting some proximity traps set up over here on these choke points would be nice. But I don't want to be around the minions for too long there. Something weird about the Huntress is you really can't shoot upstairs. Like if I try to aim, you might be able to, you can't really like always hit them if you aim too high. If I try to aim like there, they'll ooh, crystal under attack. They will be able to sneak through. This is my least protected side. So this honestly makes sense. Let's get an upgrade on this, actually, I guess. Maybe that'll help protect my weakest side. Let's just go ahead and get an extra one built here as well. Maybe even... I don't think we have an incendiary trap here, so maybe that's what we need. Or a gas trap, I guess. Sure. Maybe I should focus more on... I think gas traps slow the enemies down, which might be what I'm looking for. Just slow the game down in general to allow me to pick up the pace and keep up. Now, this should be the ogre wave. And the really important thing about the ogre wave is that the ogre does come from the middle. So that's where I want to have most of my traps at here and most of my protections at. So he should, I think, let's see. Yes, I think the ogre, he always comes from the middle. So what I want to do is actually build an inferno trap here. Sure. There's already one there as well. This is, I want the gas trap. Yeah, the gas trap here as well. But another gas trap here to slow him down even more. Then another... Is this too close? I can't build that one that close. Okay. Just more proximity mine traps. I'm going to focus on the middle here. I don't think I'll ever lose from minions from the side. I think the closest way I lose is... The only way I lose, I'm pretty sure, is via ogre damage and ogre destruction. And there I am actually out of defense units. I didn't think I would reach max defense units on this map. That's genuinely kind of shocking to me. Let's heal everything up before we jump into the final wave here. I genuinely thought I was nowhere close to ever reaching max defense units. That's actually kind of shocking. Obviously, because I built the higher defense unit towers, but even then, I'm surprised I had the mana access to actually be able to do so. But it seems so well balanced. God, early game Dungeon Defenders is so well balanced. I mean, the game in general is incredibly well balanced, but like, it's really impressive. I feel like a lot of tower defense games really struggle with early game balance. I feel like generally they make things too hard. And one of the biggest, I mean, I hate to complain about a game that is so incredibly and so underrated and so amazing, but like one of the biggest complaints I do have about Dungeon Defenders is like, I think it's hard for a new player to get into. But the new player experience is so well balanced. It's more about the honestly, it's more about the mid game. I think transitioning from new player to end game, the jump is so massive. The mid game is very confusing in my opinion. That's kind of my main complaint. I think beginning game is amazing, early game is amazing, end game is S tier. There's so much content. Mid game is confusing. There's not really a direct path. That's just my personal opinion. And not that there needs to be a direct path, but just a little bit more hinting, I guess, would be nice. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the final wave here, fellas. Wave 6 out of 6. The Ogre wave itself. I'm going to be shooting up a storm. I should be, if I'm playing this, I probably should just sit up here, honestly. I should be non-stop shooting. If I'm not shooting an arrow, I'm trolling, and I'm not doing as much as I could be. I'm also now having to two-shot the goblins, which is unfortunate. I'm no longer able to one-shot the goblins. That is kind of a big L, and he actually did trigger that one, unfortunately. Let's see if we can stop these guys before they actually trigger the next traps. I think I can get the orc if I can reload here really quickly. Let's see. Okay, we stopped these guys for the most part. Which I don't even have a trap built over here at this corner. I probably should. I definitely should. Let me take care of this group of mobs. I'm gonna get one built. Oh, I have no defense units. That's why I have. That's why I don't have one built. Oh, of course, I forgot. Oh no, I'm actually cooked. Okay, head over here. Help out a little bit here and there. Oh wait, what traps went down? Wait, was I really not paying? Wait, a million traps are going down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I really not paying that much attention? Let's build. I'm doomed if I actually build that there. I'm actually dead moose meat if I attempt to build that in front of the face of a million enemies. That was so greedy. Maybe in the face of one archer? Question mark? Ooh, 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 ooh. We're fine. We're fine. I'm just being dramatic. We're fine. Oh, the ogre. The ogre is here, and he has 15,000 HP. Did he just kill his own guys? I feel like the ogre might have just killed his own guys. Can I build anything in time? I'm going to try to gas trap here. I'm going to try to build whatever proximity mines I can. I need to be shooting this ogre. Like I said, if I'm not shooting, I'm trolling. If I'm not shooting, I'm trolling. If I'm not shooting, I'm trolling. Oh, that's snot bubble. I don't want to know how much damage it does. Oh, I took splash damage. I need to heal. Oh my... Okay. The ogre's at 11k. We're doing pretty good damage, but not good enough. Okay. Don't give me splash damage. Can I even build anything here? If he gets here, I might be dead. If he gets to the crystal, I might lose. I need to distract him. Distract him, but not take damage. I'm at full HP. Distract him, but don't take damage. Oh, my mines are going down. The crystal under attack. What is happening? Okay. We're fine. No. What happened? What? No. Okay, just don't die. If I lose the map, it's fine. I just can't die. If I lose the map, it's fine. I just can't die. I'll get as much XP as possible. And I thought that I could do this on medium. What is... Oh my... I always lose this map every time. It's actually... I never first try it. It's actually so hard. Oh man, boys. I might do a run or two of Deeper Well off camera. Like 1 or 2 to get some XP, because I can't even do it on... I just realized I've been making a massive mistake. The entire series, and I just noticed. I can't believe that. And I'll tell you what that is next episode. The ultimate cliffhanger. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next episode. If you want to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on this Dungeon Defender series, I upload videos every other day. Like the video if you've been enjoying the series. It helps the channel and the algorithm so much to just like it. Dislike if you haven't been enjoying. Subscribe for videos every other day, and just have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Defend your dungeons. Peace, Reno. Yo, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, and a huge shout out to everybody listed here who goes above and beyond, supports the Patreon, and allows me to focus more on Dungeon Defenders content. Thanks again. Have a great day.